Hi everyone, Ron Crider reporting for duty today, your faithful servant. It's Saturday. I have the numbers for you for October the 3rd, my day 202. Oh, wow. Cannot believe it. Alrighty, folks, 31 days until Election Day, 83 days until Christmas, 90 days left in this year. I'm reporting from Vero Beach, from the Victoria Condominium here in Indian River Shores. Remember that movie? A guy said, it looks like I picked the wrong day to stop drinking. Felt like that today, I have to tell you. The numbers didn't get in until like 3:30, quarter of 4. So I got the numbers. I finally get the numbers put together. I went over to start working on the computer, and the computer says, oh, I've just updated and nothing was working. And then it sent me 1,200 messages with ding, 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 ding. I was like, I'm never going to get this up. And I apologize, folks. It just seems like one thing was going wrong right after the other. But nonetheless, so, as you know, the president didn't have a good day yesterday, but he's doing quite well today. I've been watching it very, very carefully. He was administered Remdesivir. It's a Gilead product. I mentioned that only because my son-in-law used to work for Gilead for many, many years. They're a very good company, and this product has been, it's still in testing. It's not out there. But I can tell you this, they are doing some things with the president that, the left and the right would have all been complaining, well, it's not approved. The president is actually the guinea pig, so to speak. Now, let's face it, a lot of these products have been used over and over and over again for a long period of time. They have just never been used for this particular purpose, and they are not approved for this purpose. But in the case of the president, they're going ahead and doing it. He seems to be doing well. He hasn't had any fever for the past 24 hours. They really pressured the docs into finding out if he had been administered any oxygen, and they said he has not had any oxygen since he's been here. And they said, he hasn't had any oxygen for the past 24 hours, and yet he didn't want to say he didn't have oxygen ever since he got the COVID-19. Well, now we found out that the first night, right after he got diagnosed, that they did give him some oxygen over at the White House. But nonetheless, he's doing just fine. He's breathing well. All of his vital signs are well. Now, that being said, we all understand one thing. This is too soon to tell. It's good news. Everything's very good news, but it's too soon to tell. I'm not trying to play doctor here, believe it or not. Not even on TV and that sort of thing. But we just have to wait a couple of more days, because this COVID guy is the worst. I mean, he can just decide to turn around and do something really strange 2 days later. So the president is not out of the woods yet, but so far, all of the information is very good. We're happy about that, and we're praying for him, and everything is going to work out just fine. Even the left and the right, the good guys on both the left and the right, even some of the bad guys have said very nice things about the president, wish him well, and that's very nice. I'm glad to see people come together. I was also admonished by some of my people who watch me that I used to say that, the president has a 99% chance of recovery. And I said, well, Crider, you're so far off. I mean, the guy is obese. He's 74 years old. He doesn't exercise. He has a terrible diet. He is about a 35% chance he won't survive. Okay, that's your opinion. Yes, I understand that 99 number is probably not a good number to apply to the president. Certainly probably wouldn't be a good number to apply to me at 79 years old. But nonetheless, let's just face it. Let's take what we have laying on the table right now. The president seems to be doing quite well, and we're very glad to hear that. And I think that's going to be a really good thing. Got to put my glasses on because now the printer's printing smaller, so we're going to have to take a look at what this says here. Dr. Fauci says that it could be as long as 2021 until we remotely become normal again. And that's his story, and he's sticking to it. And let's face it, you can complain all you want about Dr. Fauci, but he's been around for a long time, and he's seen a lot of this stuff. And he's a pretty smart guy. Even the president does not necessarily agree with him all the time. I think our whole idea about this pandemic is changing a bit now that the president has it. Now the focus is on the pandemic. The focus is on COVID-19, and we're realizing once again, with the spotlight on the president, exactly how to treat it and what's going on with it. So let's be respectful, please, please, please. I'm going to say don't be a COVIDiot. Definitely wear those masks. Definitely social distance. And I say every time, there still is no cure for this thing. Look, anybody can get it. You got the president having it. You got Cam Newton getting it. Anybody can get it. It doesn't care whether you're a Republican or a Democrat or the left or the right or you're black or white or green or purple. Anybody can get this. It doesn't make any difference how much money you have. You still can get it. Bad thing. Okay, I'm going to stick the numbers up here first. Sorry about that. Today, 83 new deaths reported in Florida. Green on the screen. That was better by 28 over yesterday. Yesterday, there were 111. Now, as far as positives are concerned, well, we went up by 127. Today, our number was 2787. Yesterday it was 2660, so we got 127 more positives today. But I say every day, I don't care as much about the positives. The deaths are final. They don't change. But these positives, people will get well. People don't get well after they have passed away. So we can live with the positives going up a little bit as long as the deaths are coming down. And when you see my 7-day moving average, you'll see that that's come down as well to 87.71. So more green on the screen. So you got green on the left with the deaths, green on the left with the green on the left. That's right up here with the 7-day moving averages and the deaths. And you're going to only have a red, and that red is going to be over here. And that is the red for the positives, which today was 2,787. All righty, got that? Okay, so let's move on here, and let me give you the weather forecast. Boy, talk about weather. We have all kinds of weather today, like terrible rain here. This is good weather for the crops and get the grass to grow and all that sort of thing. I never complain about rain. Rain's a good thing. Heavy storms likely today. This weather forecast is pretty stale now because at the time I'm doing this is 4:27. You're not going to see it until at least 5 o'clock. Rain will be locally heavy at times. Heavy and torrential downpours at times. Low 73. Winds east, northeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. The chance of rain today, Saturday, 100%, and probably about an inch or more of rain. Let's take a look at it says, my goodness gracious, what kind of weather forecast is this? All right, let's take a look at tonight. Variable clouds with scattered showers and thunderstorms mainly tonight. 87 degrees, winds east-southeast at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Chance of rain tonight is about 60%. And then tomorrow, thunderstorms likely. Then a chance of scattered thunderstorms later on. Low 77, winds east-northeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. The chance of rain tomorrow is about 60%. So tomorrow is probably going to be a little bit better than today. Well, at least we hope so. All right, now let's talk about a couple of things. One, remember to wear your mask, social distance, all that sort of thing. We say that every day. You got to stick the COVIDiot thing up. I also have to say, please don't forget to push the like button, okay? Please do that. I would really appreciate that. That would make me feel really good today. Now, my shout-outs have become, this is a good thing. I have so many shout-outs to do that I could do a whole probably 20 minutes just on shout-outs. So I'm going to selectively go through them today and tomorrow, and I will try to get all of you in because my numbers have gone up quite nicely, and thank you very much. I do appreciate it. Some people I have to put in here every day, like Marie Arnold. She's always so faithful and watches all the time. Diana Stark, who lives here. Lizzie out in Iowa. We call her Flyover Lizzie. She was the former president of our condominium association. And we have Ellen, Elizabeth Hutchison, George, Vanessa, Tony, Kevin. How about Wayne and Dorothy, our Minnetonka friends up in Minnesota, the Kennedys on Long Island, Raymond Carey, Captain Marcia, Diane, Danny in New Jersey, Ron and Barb Dumoulin, Jim Peabody, Britt, Betsy, Sherry Hale, Jay, Timothy, John Marks, and Kelly over at the Polo Deli. And then we have Heather Masonwood. We always have Heather. Heather's our best friend there. Yeah, I don't know any of these people. I've only met one person so far, and it's just amazing. Of all these people, I only have met one person. That's Jay Parm. But I'm going to meet all of you very soon. Joyce, Rosemary Biddle, Edith Stokes, and Haley Danshaw, Kathleen, Bruce, course. Jay Parham, thank you, Jay. You're very, very loyal there. Jean, Nancy Bicknell, Nancy Strazula, Susan Taylor Marsh's friend, Barb Chandler, and Lisa Crider Brown, and that would be my daughter. Okay, so we are going to pop into the numbers right now. As I said, the numbers are better. They're not great. No, they're not great, but they're better, and that's a good thing. So we're going to have green on the screen today. So let's hit the numbers right now. Hi, everyone. Here we are in the numbers for October the 3rd, Saturday. The numbers got in very late today. Didn't get them till about 3 o'clock today. So sorry for this delay, but I can't give you the numbers until I get the numbers. Green on the screen today, somewhat, okay? We had 83 new deaths reported today in the past 24 hours. Yesterday it was 111. We have improved by 28. We're down by 28. That's good. We want to be down by 28. We're now in the double digits. In the case of positives over here, here are the positives. Today we have 2787. Yesterday we had 2660. Going in the wrong direction here by 127. So we added more positives today than we had yesterday. We can live with the positives over here because these positives will probably develop into people getting better. That's good. And about 99% of the people in these positives do recover, and that's a good thing. You don't recover from death. Once you die, you're dead. It's done. So we're happy with the improvement over here by 28. Like to get down to single-digit numbers, that would even be better. Haven't seen those in a long time. Alrighty, let's go down to Miami-Dade. 16 new deaths to report, 485 new positives. Broward, Fort Lauderdale, no new deaths to report, 131 new positives. These are the past 48 hours. In Palm Beach County, 2 new deaths to report, 129 new positives. Alrighty, folks, here in Orange County, this is Orlando, 5 new deaths to report, 182 new positives. Brevard County, that's Melbourne, no new deaths to report, 114 new positives. St. Lucie County, that's Fort Pierce, no new deaths to report, 34 new positives. Martin County is Stewart, no new deaths to report, 22 positives, 22 new positives. Indian River County, that's Vero Beach where we are, 0 new deaths to report, outstanding. 16 new positives, one of which was in 32960, that's on the west side of the Intracoastal Waterway, and one is in zip code 32963, that's here on the Barrier Island. Alrighty, now let's slide over here and take a look at these 7-day moving averages. This is good, 87.71. We haven't been down there for a long time. We can scroll back up here just a little bit and you'll see that our numbers all the way back for the past 10 days, we haven't been in the 80s at all. So we like this 87.71. This 83 helped to bring us down. Of course, these 10s over here really helped out a lot. We had those 10s on Monday and Tuesday of last week, and we had a terrible Thursday where we had 173. If we hadn't had that 173, this number might be down in the 70s. But what does this mean? Every time I do this, people say, Ron, what on earth are you talking about? 87 people, on an average of 87 people a day, have passed away in the past 7 days as a result of COVID-19. Now, let me take you up here to the chart that I made, and we look at this chart every day, and as you can see, here we go. We're coming down here. This is good now. There's the 87.91 as of October the 3rd, and that's helping us out a lot because we were at 76.57 on 9/8, and on 9/9 we were at 86.86. So just about 9/8, a little less than a month ago, we were there. But if we can just keep driving these numbers down, that's the most important thing we have to do. Got it? Okay, there we go. So there's your charts for this. Now let's move on to the world meter. All right, folks, let's take a look at the entire United States and the deaths that were reported in the past 48 hours. Florida, unfortunately, was in first place with 111, Texas in second place with 94, and California was in third place with 86. Very bad showing. We don't like being number one. We want to be in last place. Ohio was number 4 with 79, Illinois 52, Georgia had 43, our neighboring state. We'll scroll down here to New York because we have people up in New York from here. 23 in 10th place. Pennsylvania was 20 in 12th place. Up in Missouri, 20 in 13th place. Kansas had 20 in 14th place. Utah had 15 in 16th place. Very unusual for Utah. For Iowa, this is for Lizzie in Iowa, 14. Big number, Lizzie, out there, 14. Massachusetts, 10. Minnesota, 10. Michigan, 8. Kentucky, 6. Wisconsin was 5. Montana was 5. New Jersey for Danny up there, 3. You're in those single digits. Keep it that way. Colorado was 3. Those were pretty much all the states that we look at. Taking a look at Connecticut here. Connecticut had 2. Maryland for Julie up there in Maryland, 1. Rhode Island for Jay Grutman, 1. And that's pretty much all of the states that we monitor. USA cases, 7,358,559. USA deaths, 209,042. Global cases, 34,717,468. And global deaths, 1,030,154. 1,030,154. And those are the numbers for Saturday, October the 3rd. Not terribly bad. We always look for better numbers. Thanks for watching. I have a couple of things to add on here at the end, so I'll be back in only a moment. Alrighty, folks, thank you very much for watching the numbers. I hope that you're feeling a little bit better with the numbers, and fortunately the President and the First Lady seem to be doing a little bit better. I want to remind you again about the new Coffee House 1420. I was over there today, and I'm going to stick Coffee House 1420 up here. I stuck some of the pictures that we took up there today. One of the things was a fabulous quiche that Chef Michael Glotz made. So you see one of those up here. Great quiche. And then I had the kind of like a smoked salmon, although it's more of a marinated salmon, and grevlox, as I think they call it. And you're going to see that right up here. So we suggest you go over and give them a shot. Not on Sunday. They're not open on Sunday. Monday through Saturday. This week they were open from 11 to 2. They may soon start opening from 7 until 5 in the afternoon. Not exactly sure when. So take a look at that on Facebook. But it's called Coffee House 1420. Say hello to Chef Michael Glotz when you go in there. Don't forget to get a flu shot. That's an important thing. Don't forget to take a look at VeroBeach5star.com. That's my restaurant website that I've been working on fairly diligently, doing a little work on ClassicAmerica.net. If you like good classical Christian music from midnight tonight until noon on Sunday, you'll hear it. Other than that, you'll get a lot of light classical music, Broadway show tunes, and things like that. ClassicAmerica.net's up there. Mostly Sinatra.com. I've been putting a lot of effort into that. It's coming along quite nicely. So that's another great thing for you to look at. None of this stuff costs you anything. I'm not selling you anything. Put the pictures up here to roncrider@gmail.com for your pets. And we can get this pet patrol rolling next week. And other than that, all I can say is if you haven't done so already, please push the like button. That would be a really nice thing. Never be a part of the problem. Always be a part of the solution. And I hope you have an exceptionally blessed Saturday. What's left of Saturday, sorry for it being so late. And I honest and truly, I was not playing hooky today. I wasn't out running around. I mean, I did this as quickly as I got the numbers in, and here it is. So it's probably not going to be, you probably won't see this first thing until 5 o'clock. But I do appreciate you watching. Thank you for your patience, and we have to beat up the state over why the numbers were so late today. All righty, folks. Have a really great day.